All right, armed security officers, that you're protecting a building that's very vulnerable for a terrorist attack, active shooter. You know, these are some of the things that you want to consider before deploying yourself to that property. You get the contract, you get assigned to a, let's say it's a mosque or a movie theater, or it could be a mall, it could be a bank, you know, water dam, a courtyard. You're protecting these properties. These these places that I've mentioned, they're they're high risk for active shooters, terrorist attacks, terrorist bombings, and a lot of suspicious activity. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, you want to recon the area before you get the contract. Make sure you can feel comfortable and you feel relaxed being there. Before you take that assignment, before you take that job, before you take that contract with that new company, recon that area. Ask the manager, hey, can I get the address to that post? Go over there, recon it. Ask the management if they had any problems within the past 6 months, any suspicious activity. Ask the co-workers, question them, let them know that you're going to be a security officer assigned to that property. Ask them if they had any problems, because a lot of times the company will not tell you that. They won't disclose that information. It is very, very important, vital information to have as a security officer, especially if it's a vulnerable for a terrorist attack. The mosque, when you're protecting that type of a center, you want to know your defense positions there, whether to be a tree, cover and concealment, a brick wall, a rock. You got to have those defensive positions. You got to have access to your cameras, protecting that type of place. You got to have a firearm, 2 handcuffs, taser, baton. You got to have everything on your Sam Brown belt, and you got to have a rifle plate, tactical carrier when you're working at those centers. Same thing with the mall. If you're going to be protecting a mall, you should be armed. If you're doing unarmed security at a mall, it's very dangerous. I want to do it. It's not as dangerous as working at the mosque, but it can be, because masses of crowds and people go there all the time, and that's very attractive to terrorist threats. The next thing you want to do is try to get police reports at that place to see if there's any incidents, any shootings, anything like that that has not been reported to the security company. So the security company ain't going to have all that information sometimes. Sometimes you might have to get it through a public record. So be safe and make sure that you're armed working at these places.